Lions TV post-match analysis. Just got back from St Andrews, where it finished Birmingham City 2, Millwall 2. Go on, Con, your thoughts?
I think it's, looking at it now, it's really a point gained, in all honesty, because we really threw the game away. We shouldn't have gone 2-1 down, shouldn't have gone 1-0 down in the first place. You know, it was a team who created little. Both teams created little. It was a bit of a poor performance from both teams. I think a draw was a fair result. We didn't really create many chances. I didn't think we looked very exciting.
Yeah, we didn't really
either half. Like we didn't make the most of playing a team whose confidence is shot to bits. You know,
we should have really put them to the sword today. A team like that in our position, I don't think. Well, first half especially, I don't think we looked like a team that needs to win that game. But we didn't look like a team that's pushing for the playoffs and that we're desperate for the 3 points. Yeah. First half, I just thought a bit of a non-event.
It seemed like
they
watching
hit the post, but game we actually both missed the goal. Still downstairs, coming up from downstairs, and
just heard the cheer.
Heard all the cheering. Still ain't seen it back, so I'll have to watch that at some point. But you know what? When we got the equaliser, I thought there was only going to be one winner. Then I really felt like
the 1-1.
The fans was making so much noise. I thought that the players looked really up for it, and I just thought we was going to have that momentum and we was going to go on. And I thought, honestly, we've got this game won now. Yeah. And then the penalty for them just come out of nowhere. And again, from where I'm sitting, again, I need to watch the highlights back. I've not watched any of it back yet, but I had no idea what the penalty was for. I couldn't see it. We're that far away from it at the other end. And yeah, that really knocked the stuffing out of us. But and I thought, flipping hell, that is it. But hey ho, last minute penalty.
Yeah, listen, it's
Bobby steps up to salvage a point.
I didn't really. It felt like watching two teams who had nothing to play for, and I know Birmingham haven't got anything to play for, but you know, like Joe said, like we didn't really look like a team who were fighting for the playoffs. I felt like there was no creativity. There was no hunger or desire to go and win the ball back. I thought the midfield was quite non-existent.
That's what I said.
I think Clifton Bell probably got maybe 10 touches of the ball, of what I know, in my opinion, of what I see. I think it was a bit of a strange decision to. I mean, I'm not really biggest Billy Mitchell fan. I know he's still young, like he's got time to develop, but I think
there was something missing. There was something missing
in midfield,
and a lot of people have mentioned that after the game, and speaking to on the train, even people that have said on the train saying that he may not be the best player, and people have said like they're not his biggest fan, but they felt that we did actually miss him in some sense today. But yeah, for me, we really needed that point at least. Really, obviously you want to win, but I think we really needed the 3 points today. But you take a point, it makes things a hell of a lot more difficult. But the way I look at it, it's not impossible. No. It's not impossible. But we'll all be watching that game on Friday night now. Sheffield United are playing QPR.
Blackburn
a lot of keen eyes will be on that one, because then we'll know, sort of, depending on that result, where we're at going into our game on Saturday. But
I feel like today's performance, going back to that, it was quite a blunt performance, in all honesty, from the boys. I didn't think there was at any point that I got excited. Maybe a little bit when we got one on. No, but Joe, wait, I've literally we that's the team we should be putting to the sword from minute one. First half, 0-0 draw is boring. For some reason, we don't really kick into gear until the second half.
When you say the excitement, the excitement of getting... No. Come on, you can't get a last minute
Say.
equaliser and say that does not bring you some excitement.
No, and it brings me excitement. But we should have had three. We should have.
I know
Points
that. I know that.
Like, all we keep doing when we keep picking up points is always nearly there. We should be. These are sort of teams we need to be picking up 3 points from.
Yeah,
they're a team who like worst. They're probably last in the league in terms of confidence at the moment after losing 6-1 on Monday. That's the team we should have put to the sword and beat 2 or 3-0. But listen, it didn't happen.
We should have done it.
Performance from the lads, right?
We should have done it at Preston last week as well. And if we don't get the playoffs, which is not looking likely, then it's games like these we're going to end up looking back and saying we should have just gone all out. Because for me, the performance it wasn't quite there today, despite getting the last gasp winner, last gasp equaliser. But yeah, we see how we go now. 2 games. All we can do is go in and
live in hope and
win them both. Do what we can. No, Bournemouth will be difficult, but we just got to win these next 2 games. See what happens.
Must win games.
Come on, you
Lions.